Everyone, this is practice test number 10 in the right book. Last 2 or 3 weeks, okay, I was so tied up with time, so I didn't upload any video, okay? Sorry about that. Okay, now let's start test 10, okay? Section 3 today. Okay, this is section 3. You can see, right, digital questions released from college board. Right, digital SAT much easier than the previous SAT questions. Okay, so except 2 or 3 questions, they are all kind of high school entrance test, not college entrance test. It's so weird. Okay, so just different format. Okay, if you complete all this practice test up to number 16. Okay, the digital essay is not problem, okay? So it's nothing. Okay, just to try to focus, okay, how to solve this type of questions. Okay, all right. Try number 1. So figure out, all right, so which way is the shortest way, okay? The best way to find the answer, okay? So 5 over 2x minus 3 equals 5 over x. Okay, when you see up here, numerator equal, denominator also equal, right? You don't have to use cross multiplications, okay? But in this case, just 2x minus 3 equals x. You can solve this one, okay? So x equals what? 3 is the answer, okay? All right, number 2. Now we have a system of inequalities. So which of the following is the solutions? Okay, so you can put this number into the equation quickly. Okay, the first one, -1, 0. So 2 times -2, 0. Is this less than 3? Yes. Okay, put this number second one over here. Okay, x is -1, y equals 0. -1 is less than -3. No, that is not working. Negative 1, okay? -2 minus -1 less than 3. That's okay. But second one is -1 minus 1 is +1. It is not less than 0 is not less than -3. Not working. Okay, now try number -2 and 4. 2 times -2 is -4 and +4 less than or equals 3. That's true. This is 0 is less than or equals 3. That's fine. But second inequality, when x is -2, y equals 4, right? -2 minus 4 is less than -3. This is true, right? -6 is less than -6. That is true. That's it. Or maybe you can use the graph of this one. The first one is y is less than or equals to -2x plus 3. Second one is y is greater than x plus 3, right? That is the slope and intercept form. Just to quickly make a graph over here. This is 3 over here. Slope is -2. And this is still y-intercept is 3. Slope is a positive 1. Look at it, but there is a dotted line, okay? This is 3. Slope is 1. This is also -3. Okay? Alright. Now where is -1 and 0? Over here, -1, 0. This is -2, -1, 0. This point. Okay, so less than means below the graph. Greater means above the graph. This is solution set. But this point not belongs to this solution set. Okay, that's not the solutions. -1, -1, -1, negative down over here. No. -2 and 4, -2 and 4, maybe around over here possible. Try -3 and 0. -3 and 0, this one. This point is a dotted line or dashed line. That doesn't belong to the solution. Okay, so choice C is this. Okay, you can use either of this. Okay. All right, salesman commission is K% of the selling price of a car. Okay, yeah, the sales is gonna take K% of the sales. This week, Peter sold 10 cars Each one is $20,000 cost, okay? So $200,000 total is the sales. But you're gonna take like K% of this one. K% means what? K over 100. That's a commission, right? 20 is out. 2,000 K is the answer, okay? That's the commissions. Choice B is the answer, okay? All right, number 4. Average working a trade after working K% of the length of a trade. Yeah, K% of, yeah. From here to is a K%. Okay, he has 10 kilometer left to go, okay? The rest of it 10 kilometer. But this is actually how much? 100 minus K%. That's it. So which of the following represent the length of an entire trail over here? This, I'm going to take this in. This percentage is 10 kilometer, okay? So 100 minus K% is 100 minus K over 100. That is 100 minus K% of the length of a trail. That is equals to 10, isn't it? How can you find the D over here? Multiply the reciprocal, okay? Times 100 over 100 minus K. That is out. So D equals how much? 1,000 over 100 minus K. Right? Yeah, that is the length of this entire trail. Okay, where is the answer? Choice D is the answer. Okay. Here is the number 5. So company that produce smartphones pays a startup cost. This is the startup cost. Okay, to prepare the business. A certain amount of money to produce each smartphone. Okay, all right. The cost. This is the cost. Budget. All right. So X smartphone. This is the number of a smartphone. So what is this one? What is this? Slope, right? Actually, the graph looks like this one. We start from here. Starting point. Okay. The increase. This is it, right? Slope is 85. What that means? 1 unit to the right. This much increased by 85. It's okay. So this is what? The amount of spent to produce additional smartphone. Okay, every phone it costs what? It need what? $85. Okay, yeah, that's it. The amount to spend to produce each smartphone, right? That's the answer. That's the slope. Number 6, which of the following equations has the same solutions? That's equivalent, right? You can find what this is all what? Squared form. Not complete square. Divided by 2 is okay. X squared plus 6x minus 16 is equals 60. That's the step 1. Right? So make a square is what is that? X plus half of this which is 3 squared, okay? And plus 9 and plus 9. That's gonna be 25, okay? This one is called perfect square trinomial. Can be replaced with what? Perfect squares. Okay, already this number is half of this number, okay? Alright. So x equals, actually, we don't have to solve this, okay? Just find the equivalent. Okay, x plus 3 squared equals 25 is the answer, okay? The number 7, the marketing department of the company estimate the price P, that is the price. P can be obtained these equations over 10 years. So when x equals 0, it was 500, right? And x equals 0, I'm going this way. X is what? Years. This is years. When x equals 0 is 500. The price is getting down, right? Maybe around x equals 20, that is 500. If it's 20 years, no more worth. Okay? Yeah. That is it. The price will be 0. Nobody wants to buy that. Okay? So x is the number of years. What is the estimated decrease in dollars each year? Every year, in each year, this much down. Right? What is that? 25, isn't it? That's another slope, right? 25 will be down, right? That's the slope. The number 8, correlation coefficient. When you make the line, okay, all this point, the scatter plot, not exactly on this line, okay? If all pointed on this line, it's going to be r equals -1, right? Perfect. But some point out of this, we can be -1, but still it's very negative, strong relation, right? So this is the best answer, okay? It can be more than, less than -1.5, okay? -1, +1, 0, always one between these two numbers. Right here is number 9. 2x minus 3y equals 6. Y equals x minus 1. What is the value of x and y, which is the solution? Okay, you can substitute over here. 2x minus 3 times y equals x minus 4 equals 6. So this is 2x minus 3x and the plus 12 equals 6. It's okay? So negative x equals, actually how much? Negative 6, right? Minus 12, minus 12. So x equals 6. When you take over, this one has only x coordinate is 6. Okay? So if you want to continue to find the y, 6 minus 4 is 2, right? Okay. So this is the answer. Alright, number 10. So for which y is always greater than 0, okay? The value of y must be greater than 0. For example, x plus 2 is what? This way, right? This value of y minus, that is less than 0, right? What about this one? B, the graph looks like this. When x equals 2, the graph is open upward, right? At this time, x equals 2, y equals 0, right? Not greater than 0. This is also what? Looks like this graph. This is 2, right? The cube. This one is what? X is 2 over here. This is the absolute value, right? Okay, this point is called what? Vertex or turning point. 0 and 2 is a vertex or turning point. Okay, they're always greater than 0, right? Okay, choice D is the answer. All right, move on number 11. So we have a quadratic, okay, which is a parabola, the graph of a quadratic. Y equals given by the right factor the form. Maybe this is a y and x is a -1, this is a 5. Okay, but we still have a over here. This is a scale factor, right? The graph is wider or narrow. It depends on the point. First of all, we find the value of a using this point. But this is a variable. We don't need this one, okay? This is no useful. This one is what? Very useful, okay? So when x equals 0, y is 5. Y is 5 when x equals 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 minus 5 is -5. From here, a equals -1, okay? So y equals negative x plus 1 and x minus 5. That's the equation of the parabola. But where is the value of k over here? K is what? Y coordinate vertex. That's right. But this point already symmetry with this line, right? This line is called by x-bar symmetry. So this is the midpoint. So 5 plus -1 and divided by 2 is 2, right? So x is 2 is in the middle of these 2 points. So x of symmetry is what? X equals 2. But we need to find the y coordinate. Put this number 2 in the equation, okay? Okay. F of 2 over here minus f of 2 is 3. F of 2 is what? -3, okay? It's going to be positive 9. This is actually when x equals 2, y equals 9. Okay? Oops. The value of k is 9 is the answer, okay? The number 12, what does 3x squared equals in term of x, in term of k? We're going to find the y, x squared first. 3 times k, that is equals what? This one is what? Difference and the sum, x squared minus 1, okay? So x squared is actually equals what? 3k plus 1, isn't it? Not 3 times. Okay? So 9k plus 3 is the answer, okay? So choice D is the answer. Alright, number 13. Average of these 3 numbers is 15. You can say that a plus b plus c over 3 equals 15 is what? Equals to 45. Sum of these 3 numbers is 45. Okay, the greatest one. Okay, C is the greatest one. C is the greatest one equals what? sum of the other two. I'm going to take the sum of the other two is s. Okay, so s plus c equals to 45. But s equals what? Okay, the greatest one subtract the sum of, okay, greatest one subtracted from sum of this number, s minus c, the result is 5. That's the equation, okay? From here, we're gonna find a plus b. A plus b is what? S. Okay, from here, how can you find s? You can use the addition. 2s equals 50, s equals 25, okay? Sum of these two numbers, right? Plus a plus b should be 25 is the answer, okay? All right, number 14. This one is a dividend, okay? When you divide, right, this one, numerator, this one divided by x minus 2, this is a quotient, this is the remainder, right? Okay, this is looks like this forms. Q plus R over D form, we set D form, okay? We still keep the divisor in denominator, okay? That's it. But they are equivalent, that's right? Equivalent means what? For any variables, they are already equals. We're going to find the variable a over here. In this case, we don't need b, just to make right, this term is 0, right? When x equals 1, that is 0, so b is going to, together with x minus 1. Okay, put this number x equals negative 1, okay, for any number except 2, okay? When you print the both expressions, it should have same numbers. So 8 times, x1, right? x1. X is 1. 8 times 1 plus 1 is 2. This is 0 over 1 minus 2 is 1, negative 1. That is equals to 2 plus 1 minus, 1 minus is still negative 1. That is equals to 1, okay? So actually negative 2 equals 1, isn't it? Negative 2a equals 1, okay? So a equals how much? Negative 1 over 2 is the answer, okay? All right, number 15. What are solutions of here? You can use a complete square. 20. You can divide by 3. This is we said completing the square, right? So x minus 3 equals how much? Plus minus square root 20 over 3. That's right. Always squares is a plus minus. After you can add 3 both sides. So x equals 3 plus minus square root 20 over 3. Which one is equal to this one? This one, right? Okay, and times 3 times 3 because denominator should be what? Rational number, okay? So 3 plus minus, okay? Square root 9 is how much? 3 over 20 times 3 was square root 60, okay? Choice D is the answer. All right, number 16. So what's the least value of x that satisfies the inequality? Okay, the less than, you can solve this one directly. This is less than 1/2, but greater than negative number, okay, always. So plus 5, both sides, okay, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. This is x equals, what is that? 10 over 11 over 2, and this is what, 9 over 2, right? Where's the least number? This is the least number, okay? 9 over 2, or 4.5, okay? Number 17, diameter of a cylinder jar is increased by 100% without alternate. Volume is equal, right? Only what? Diameter 100%. Okay, if this way is. I'm going to use what? Radius. It doesn't matter, okay? Radius. Because the length is 100%, okay? The radius, diameter is 100%, also what? Radius also 100% increased, okay? So this, this is h1. What is the volume of this one? Pi r square h1, isn't it? Second one is what? This is 100% increased. Looks like this. Now the radius is now 2r, right? That is 100% increased. So 1 plus 100% increase, 2 times. Height will be different, a little shorter than this side, okay? Because keep the same value. Okay, what is this value? Pi 2r squared is 4r squared and times h2. That is the volume 2, but they are equals. Okay, you can read this one. Pi r squared h1 equals pi, I'm going to 4 pi r, okay? 4 pi r squared and h2. When you pi r squared out, okay, what is h2? Actually, you can express h2 equals what? Divided by 4 both sides, 1 over 4 h1, right? We have an equation, the relation between h1 and h2. What happened over here? They ask you to find what? Percent decreased. You can set up the right this one, percent decreased. h2 equals to actually what? 1 minus 3 over 4, right? h2. From 1 is what? From h1, this much decreased. That's the answer, right? 0.75. It's okay? This is the rate decrease. So which is what? 75% decreased. 75 is the answer, okay? All right, number 18. Okay. For what value of x does f of x have the same value of f over 10? Okay. So we already have, because this is a quadratic, we have another point there, right? Because of a quadratic always. This one is the x over symmetry. Same distance to the right, to the left, they have the same height always. Because this is a parabola, okay? Parabola is actually a symmetry with this line. The name of this line is called what? X over symmetry. So where is x over symmetry? X equals what? Negative b over 2a, right? b is a negative 20, negative 20 over 2 times a is 1/2, which is equals to what? 20, isn't it? That is 20 over here. Where is f over 10? To the left, small one is h over 10, okay? This is 10. This is 10. This is 20. What about the other side? Right after this one, okay? Difference is 10. Another 10 over here. This is 10, 10. Total is 30, right? So, f of 30, they must have the same height, equal to f over 10. It's okay? Or you can solve this way too. You're going to find, okay, the value of f over 10. What is this? Okay? Put this now f over 10 there. F over 10 equals what? 10 squared is 100 over 2 is what? 50 minus, and the 10 over 200 and plus k. Okay, that is the value of what? F over 10, right? But there must be another value, okay? There must be another y x to have the same value this one. Now put this number over here. Why is this is now f of some value of x that is equals how much? X over 2 minus 20x and plus k. That is equals to what same value? 50 minus 200 plus k. You can solve this way too. But at this time, k is cancelled out. So f of x is equals to what? X squared over 2, okay, minus 20x. This is how much? Minus 150, right? Move to the left, positive 150 equals 0. You have to solve this one. This is quadratic. There are two values of x. One of the values should be 100, right? So 1 over 2 is out, or times 2, it doesn't matter. X squared minus 40x and plus 300 must be equal to 0, right? Okay? You can factor this one. X minus 3, x minus 10 equals 0, right? Yeah, one of the number is 10, the other number is 30, okay? So x equals 30 is the answer. You can solve this way, but if you understand, right, that is symmetry with the line, x over symmetry, that is the easier way to find the answer very quickly, okay? Here is the number 19. A, B, B, C is what? 10 red 2. This is a 10 red 2. This is 10 red 2. This is what? 10 red 2 times 20. Red 2 is what? 20. The length of AC is 20, right? That's special right triangle. This is S, this one, times red 2, right? S equals 10 red 2 times red 2 is what? 10 red 2, another red 2, which is what? 20. Is it okay? So half of that is 5 red 2. This is also 5 red 2. Okay? This is 5 red, this side is 5 and 5, okay? This side is 5 and 5. So after you find the entire area and take off the area of this rectangle, it's okay too. The entire area is how much? 10 red 2 times 10 red 2 and divided by 2, right? Which is 100, isn't it? This area is how much? This one length is what? 20 minus 5 and 5, that is 10. 5 times 10 is what? 50. When you take off 50, you got, right? the area of shaded region. Or you can separate each one. 5 red 2, 5 red, they are perpendicular, right? So 5 red 2 times 5 red 2 and divided by 2. 5 red 5 times 5 red 2 is 50 and divided by that is 25. What is this one? 25 over 2, right? 5 times 5 and divided by 2. This is also 25 over 2. Total is this two is 25. 25 plus 25 still 50. You can go that way too, okay? All right, number 20 over here. The area of square ABCD is equal to the area of triangle CDP. These two areas are equals. These two areas are equals. What is the value of A? This value of A is from here to here, right? The length, this is the A. You know what is the length of this one? 10 minus 0.6. Also, this is just 6. The area of this square is 36. This also 36. This is the base, also 6. Where is the height? This is height. So 6 times height and divided by 2, that is 36. 6h is 72. Actually, h equals 12, right? From here to here, that is 12. But we need to find a coordinate from distance from the origin. What is the length of this one? This is 6. This is 3. This is also 3, right? So to here, that is 3. So 3 and another 15 is total is 15. So value of A equals 15, okay? So this coordinate P equals 15 and 0. Okay? Yeah, that's all. Okay, this is section 3, okay? Yeah, maybe in this afternoon I'm gonna probe section 4. Okay? Alright, thank you. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.